Hey guys, this is 12 of Clubs, and this is my contest entry to Alstoneman's first contest. I have to do a card trick and tutorial, and unfortunately I have to do it in under 6 minutes, so this is not going to be as detailed as most of my tutorials. If you want more details, I will have a separate video with additional tips, variations on this effect, and to see that, that will be in the description box. This is a trick that I came up with on my own. I did not come up with all the moves, but I came up with the basic idea and structure of the effect. So, make sure you check out the additional details afterwards. That is not a part of this contest, only this is, and I hope you like it. This is the performance of Close. We have 2 red kings. We're going to take the 2 kings, and we're actually going to square them up and put them inside of this box right here. I'll show you that the box is empty, and we'll put those kings right inside there, close it up. You can still hear them there. Set that aside. We'll get back to the kings in just a moment. We need a card selected from the pack. It's memorized. Once the spectator has gotten it, take back the card, the ace of hearts in this case, and we'll take the ace and leave it sticking out of the deck just like so. Now, although the case, or although the card does come near the case, it never actually goes inside the case. That's important to remember, because I'm going to take out those 2 kings. Right? Take out the 2 kings. There's nothing else in the box. The 2 kings are going to help me, because watch. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, one of the kings actually changes into your selection, the ace of hearts. So if that's the ace of hearts, then over here, lying in the middle of the deck, must be the other king, the king of hearts. Okay, so this is a tutorial. The first thing you want to do is take off the tabs of the box. Just rip it off. Those are not needed. And you're going to need to have the box with you. What's nice about this effect is it's completely impromptu, no setup. Go up to your spectators with a deck of cards, and you are ready to go. And no gimmicks, of course. Okay, so what you're going to do is take the 2 kings, or any pair of any kind, and you're going to leave them on top of the deck, and you're going to do the old move, the classic, getting a card right in between them. To do this, you're basically getting a break under that card, under the top card. This is just in a different card, nothing special. Take all 3, slide off the first one, and then put this on top, and you've successfully gotten a card in between. So now at this point, instead of with a lot of other sandwich routines, just setting the cards aside and having a card in there, what you're going to do is actually drop off these 2 cards. So to do this, you're going to pretend like you're squaring up the kings, but in reality, you're just going to take the 1 and leave the king and the indifferent card on top like this. So now that you've gotten this card, you can come over to the box, open it up, and show that there's nothing inside, and put the apparent 2 kings. You want to make sure that they think that there's 2 kings here. In reality, there's just the 1. Put these inside, and close up the box. Right? You can then shake to show. Also, you want to make sure that the back of the card is on the flap side of the box, just like this. You're then going to set down the box like this, with this side face up. You're then going to have a card freely selected from the pack. As you're remembering it, you're going to slip cut the top card into the middle and put the rest on top like this, therefore exposing the king, of course. In reality, this is going to be while the deck is necktied, so they did not see this. Okay? They still think the other king's in the box. Once you get back the selection, you're going to put it right on top of the card like this, and you want to make sure that you don't expose it. And then you're in the perfect place to do a double lift, so that's exactly what you're going to do. And you're going to take the king and leave it sticking out of the pack like this. And yeah, that's the king. And they think it's their selection. You're then going to do the whole pattern line. You're going to turn this around, come, and put this on top of the deck. My pattern line is it comes close to the box, and that's where the trick gets its name, Close. The card comes close to the box, but it never actually goes inside the box. And what I did is I have a break here. I'm actually going to grab both the box and the selection. I then set the box down, and when I open the box, I make sure not to show the bottom card, but I take out this card and I take out the other card with it. This is very easy to do. You're just taking out both cards. You don't need to do it fast or anything tricky. It should look just normal. You can show the box is completely empty. Just set that aside, and I think these are the two kings. What's nice is that one of them is the king, so you can clearly show that both of them are the two kings. In reality, what I did was I just went under the card like this. I'm running out of time, but under the card like this, showed it, went under, and then grabbed the top card and flipped over the same card again. At this point, you can show like this, and then I do a twirl change, so you're just going to grab like this, and as you shake, your pointer finger is just going to turn like that. So, just like that. Then I say one of the kings is turned into the 10, flip over the other, and then you are done. So that is close, the tutorial for close. Make sure you check out the additional details in the description box. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out Alstoneman's contest.